Hi, my name is Tawana Davis, and I am the instructor for Mindful Masterpieces. And I've been teaching Mindful Masterpieces at Wave for about a couple of years now. Life-changing experience. One thing that I didn't expect was to get so emotionally attached to all of these beautiful people that's in the class, and just to be able to walk alongside them as they trust me to help them see part of themselves that they had lost for such a long time. It is an honor to be able to help people connect in ways that they had forgotten.
For the past year and a half, I've actually had a really hard time battling anxiety, depression, and in February, I actually lost my dad to cancer, and I had gone down. Like, I didn't have any hope. I had my faith, but it was struggling even. So when Mary Kay invited me to this class, I just felt like it was something I should do. My dad was an artist, and I wanted to have some way of connecting to him. So when I came the very first time, there was a peace that was here. Like, I felt like I just belonged. Like, I felt like it was an immediate comfort. I don't even know how to explain it. I felt comfortable with everyone here.
My name is Jackie Scott Davis, and my sister-in-law, Debbie Scott, was the one that turned me on to this class. And I saw a piece that was drawn by Tawana, who is the instructor of this class, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. This is I'm supposed to show you my art. This is what I've done as a result of this class. You asked what kind of art is it? I can't tell you that because I don't know. What it represents to me is relaxation, meditation, nothingness, and everything at the same time. It relieves stress, and I absolutely love it. And if there's one thing I could say to sum it all up to Tawana, it would be, did you ever know that you're our hero? You're everything we would like to be. We could fly higher than any eagle, with you as the wind beneath our wings. Thank you for all that you've given, and we look forward to the next session. Thanks.
My name Brandell Coates. I found out about this program. I'm in a recovery center for addiction, and Tawana was coming by to do art on Tuesdays, but it couldn't fit my schedule, so I got help from my peer support, and they pointed me out to We Amplify Voices on Saturdays, and I've been here since. And I was already starting to get into art while I was in recovery, and I found that a good coping method to keep my mind out the funk, out the gutter. So coming here and having more people to share it with led me to sharing some other stuff I like to do. I like to write poetry too, and some people share poetry here, they share art, and there's so many different ways to do it. This one is called Running Water. My thoughts preserved in dry ink, the prescribed motion for my healing, carving paths for a way out of the darkness. The lines declare the purpose of the voyage, wisdom in the light of my message. The medicine pours out from my pen. And the second line I did, the first one I did a background is, the first one had a background to it that I liked the background so much, I was mad when I finished it because the line took up almost the whole picture. So this one I kind of made it transparent so you can still see the background and still see the line at the same time. And I just made the focus on the eyes because, you know, eye beholder, that's where all the power at. So it kind of contrasts with the pink background that was right there with a few brown and yellow strokes going to the side.
Hi, my name is Margie Gonzalez. I have been coming to Mindful Masterpiece since the beginning. I love coming here because I find peace. I found a family here. We have good times. We leave our issues at the door and come here and enjoy each other. And I love meeting new people all the time too. So I hope to be back as soon as possible. And here's my art piece, my husband, my handsome hubby. And I never could draw before. So Tawana brings out things that I didn't know was there. And I'm grateful.
Ibrialo. I want to thank Tawana for facilitating this class. Tawana invited me to join the session, and that day it was actually a super sad day for me. Like, I was going through some things, but we did a still life drawing, and it was something I had never done before. Right, so words and music is my medium, but it was so cool to do it, and it was a release, and every Saturday I've been looking forward to it, so I'm super grateful for that. And I didn't really even expect or know that I was going to be submerged. I knew I was going to be submerged in art here, but I didn't know that I was going to be submerged in so much love, and that was cool. And so I have this piece right here, and yeah, I'll just let it explain itself. So, tube squeezing, the world is divided into specks of paint, adding to the bigger picture. Think you it, but you ain't, and I ain't either. Just a vessel for the higher arts and spirits. Some use it, others abuse it. We call it fashion and music, paintings and movies. The creator created me a creative. My creative process is my highest form of communication with the higher being. Receive my offerings when I'm a lot of things. Material is all we know. That's how we show our LOVE. And love is the key to elevation. And that explains my feet dangling while I'm painting. Yesterday I watched flowers bleed. It created an extravagant scene. Dripping vertically, red, blues, and greens. Some green dripped on my shoe, created a beautiful stain. And just as soon as it came, washed away by the rain, it reminded me of laughter, both laughter and pain. I guess they're both the same thing. Are they both the same thing? And in a strange way, it reminded me of God. God is nature, nature's life. I guess it ain't odd. I'm Ibrialo. Thank you.
Mindful Masterpieces is just that, just connecting and reminding us of who we are. I think like we need more of that in the world, and I hope that everybody can take mindful masterpieces. As you heard, like a lot of them would say, you know, out of everything that's going on in their life, they come here for a couple of hours, one day a week, and just they feel free to let their burdens down and to just be themselves. No matter what's going on, they can just be who they are.